and upsetting the hitter's timing. Each twice in a row.
And we'll have to leave. Another look at the big
94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he
now at the plate, Austin Hayes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And there's a base hit on the line.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And that's too high, ball 2. Santander, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's 1st and 2nd with nobody out. In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. To the plate now is the designated hitter, DJ Stewart. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. That's wide, 2-0.
a time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at 1st and 2nd with 1 away, and he fouls this one off. Full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. Renato Nunez will be next. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the 1st inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 3 for 8. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. First offering on its way. Chance Cisco is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1-0. Here it is.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that one.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 fouled away. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Clint Frazier.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Now it's 1-2.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Torres, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. Certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, normally the transition from second base to shortstop goes the other way around, but this guy has such a strong arm. I don't see it being any problem for him to put his foot in the ground, backhand something in that 5-6 hole, and throw a strike to first base. I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, and he fouls this one off. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Outside, 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. DJ LeMahieu will be next. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Santander looks up into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
So striding in, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Now a drive by Judge, deep left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jorge Lopez is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Lopez. Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And he popped him up. In comes Judge. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Digging in, Rio Ruiz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind it.
And a backhanded reach at board now. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Hey, lots.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. 1-1 the count now. Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Santander reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 3 runs already home here. Grounded up the first, and that is off the first base bag. A toss behind the back. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Orioles. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
The 0-1 delivery.
Oh, that's it.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? No. Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game, as it is now 7-3.
Now batting. The first baseman. Luke.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing.
High and deep to right center. Hayes on the run for it. To the track, to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center as they open it up to 8-3. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the fifth ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Gio Urshela is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mountcastle is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now back.
Stepping up to the plate, Clint Frazier looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at. And deep to left field. And it's gone. A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Three and 2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And there's a base hit on the line. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the 2-1.
Count is 3-1.
Aaron Judge would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. 0-1 the count. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 2-1 home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Lined hard, but this is a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. He was a ground-out victim last time up. In there, 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santander waits on it, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Renato Nunez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Judge is going back, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat. Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Count 3-1.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Once again a 3-2. Sinker misses, ball 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Stepping into the box, Rio Ruiz. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready now for Baltimore. Jose Iglesias. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 0-2 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Ready once again, Luke Voigt. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that is off the wall. The throw into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Heading out towards shallow right. Santander waits on it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Striding in, Clint Frazier. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Line drive to center field. Hicks is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony.
Jordan Montgomery, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here. First pitch coming, here it is.
Jordan.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey.
1 out, nobody on. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Voit has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. No balls and 1 strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still way back. It's 9-3. Cole Sulser gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Gleyber Torres is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Two balls, one strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Count even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. It was a walk in his last trip. Grounded down the third baseline. The 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Aaron Judge stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A runner on first with 2 away. Line towards center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And next, the dangerous power threat, DJ Stewart. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Orioles.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Up high, 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chance Sisco. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still way back. It's 9-3. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Popped up. Ruiz in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Skied into straightaway right. On the run is Santander. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Hanser Alberto. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Rio.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Frazier is there, and he has it for the out. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. To the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Popped him up. Cisco has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Ready now, Clint Frazier. He homered back in the third inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Fouled off. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Brett Gardner.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
Ready with the 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. The 0-2 home.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Ball 2. 2-2 now.
2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 2 out with the man at first. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted in the air to center. Hayes on the run for it. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play.
Your attention, please.
Luis Cessa gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 11.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. 1-1.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. 1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. Into the stands. He got it.
Now batter. The second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Hanser Alberto. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 delivery. Hit to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Up 3 down for the Orioles. They don't make any headway. Still down 9-6. Here's the first pitch to him. Aaron Judge is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Riding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bullet back up the middle. Hayes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter. The designated hitter.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Stanton blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to... Leading off the inning, Rio Ruiz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. No balls and a strike to count. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge...
Oh, he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. He's set and the pitch.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Jonathan Loaizaga answers the call now, looking to get this.
Number 43, Jonathan Loaizaga.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ryan Mountcastle comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Oh, here's a line drive, and he's cashed in big time with the bases loaded. Extra bases. 1 run is scored.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
The 0-1 on its way, and it's fouled away. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. But it's offline. He scores. And we are tied here in the 8th. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Renato Nunez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 2-0.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate. Runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid. You got the base open.
3-0. Here it is.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Full count now, 3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the third baseman, Gio Urshela. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Brett Gardner is on deck. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 0-1 off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And that's through for a hit. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batter.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Paul Fry comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Gleyber Torres is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. He's safe at the plate. And here in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Gary Sanchez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. A man at third with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat. So a big moment in the ball game here. DJ LeMahieu, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Aaron Judge will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Mike Tauchman will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Mike Tauchman.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Popped him up. Alberto moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mike Tauchman will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Change up a little bit inside, 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Now the pitch. Blowing away with it here as he can't find the plate, 3-0.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Stepping in, Hanser Alberto. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2 balls and a strike to count. Fouled off. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's the 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Tauchman will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Pedro Severino will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The relay, and he's safe.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might.
Chad Green comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 57.
Out in front on the ground. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. Cedric Mullins will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Austin Hayes is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Out of play. Now the 2-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit down the third baseline. And it's a base hit, and we are tied here in the ninth.
Boy, D-Row, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Fouled away. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And another foul ball. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Gardner will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Ryan Mountcastle, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Chris Davis has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Pat Valaika is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Now playing shortstop.
From the stretch, Giancarlo Stanton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
Now playing third.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 2-1 home. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Santander waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Standing in, Luke Voigt. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes.
Nope. Ball 2. I got 2-1 the count.
Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander will reach out with one hand to make the catch. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And striding forward, the designated hitter, DJ Stewart. 1-0 the count. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And there's one away.
Now back.
So striding forward now, Renato Nunez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher.
Digging in, Chance Sisco. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors. And Tanner Scott takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Gleyber Torres. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air out to right. Santander will reach out with one hand to make the catch on. Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Hanser Alberto. No balls and 1 strike.
Alberto.
The 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
1-2.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Davis becomes out number 2 this inning. Pat Valaika stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Ready with the 1-2, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more.
Leading Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ lmannican.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
High in the air out to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Aaron Judge. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
The center fielder,
In now, Mike Tauchman. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now it's 2-0. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now. Giancarlo Stanton now. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Digging in now, Austin Hayes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
There's a shin-high slider laid off. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Chapman is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center.